ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this is crazy. I don't even watch NXT and I cover it more than anything on my channel. Ricky Starks is officially part of the WWE. Now, all this happened so fast. Granted, we knew for the longest time that Ricky Starks was pretty much done in AEW. They were not using him at all. For what? There's been a lot of speculation. There's been, oh, Ricky doesn't want to take the pin. Ricky's injured. Ricky's this. Ricky's that. He's come out and said that a lot of that's just not true. He just didn't want to use him. He wanted to be there. He wanted to wrestle. But he just wasn't called into the shows. So, this whole path towards this, because we all knew he was going to WWE. All of his friends are in WWE. There's been multiple different sightings of him in WWE events. This whole process has been disgusting, bro. Tony Khan just in AEW didn't use him for like in a year plus. They just did not use him. And once he did go and do his indie dates, they started yanking away some of his indie dates. Granted, not the House of Glory, it's the GCW date. That date made sense because the man talked about Tony Khan's father. I mean, why would you do that? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you dumb, Effie? Are you stupid? Why would you do that? Anyway, I guess they squashed all that beef because Chris Jericho was on their show not too long ago. But Ricky Starks was pulled from a GCW show, and I was confused. It took me a long time to realize what happened. He wrestles for House of Glory, some other indie promotions. He wins the Defy Championship last Friday, which is pretty cool. I don't know what he's gonna do with that. He's probably gonna vacate it. Monday, we get the news, and I'm gonna make a whole different video on this, that Tony Khan has released Miro, Malachi Black, and Ricky Starks. And I was like, wow, that's great. That's what we've been asking of Tony Khan. All we wanted him to do is just cut people that didn't want to be there. If they don't want to be there, this goes for WWE too. Get them the frick out. Sure, you can add clauses. You can add time, non-compete, whatever. If they don't want to be there, why are they still employed? If they've expressed they don't want to be there and every option has been exhausted, you tried to talk to the person. I don't know what the Ricky Starks situation was at all. That's all confusing. He was confused himself. So we're in no place to put the pieces together. The only person that knows what's going on is Tony Khan. But if you've exhausted all options with this person, just let him go, bro. Let him look at AEW's roster. They're not gonna lose sleep over losing. Ricky Starks is great. Don't get me wrong, but they're not losing sleep over losing Ricky Starks. They haven't used Ricky Starks in over a year. This is nothing but good for the talent. Nothing but good. If you have no plans for them, why are they still employed? It took them the long. Miro requested his release in the middle of last year. Probably earlier than that. And he's been there until Monday. They finally let him go. There was problems with him allegedly as well. He didn't want to eat pins, allegedly. Like I said, none of this has been told verbatim from anybody in the company. It's just been straight reports. Malachi Black, he was a whole weird situation where he just wasn't doing singles matches for like a year and some change. Then he comes back, he does a little tag stint, couple singles matches here and there, and he's gone. His situation was very confusing as well. There's one clip of Tony Khan saying he's locked down until 2027. There's another clip of him saying that's not true. There's a clip of people saying that he has back problems, yada, yada, yada. It's been everything about the people that don't want to be there. AEW makes the whole situation 10 times more chaotic than what it needs to be. It's stupid. If they don't want to be there, let him go. He's finally listening. Now, Rey Fenix is still locked in hell, but eventually he'll be out. So Ricky Starks released Monday, and he debuts in NXT Tuesday. What? Them niggas at WWE had this man's contract on standby. They knew that he was coming. They knew. Every single one of Ricky Stark's, well, the people that we know of, his friends, Jade Cargill, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, they're in WWE. CM Punk and Ricky Starks, they're gonna revisit that. You already know. You already know CM Punk and Ricky Starks are gonna revisit their feud and probably do what they were planning to do in AEW Collision. They're gonna revisit that eventually. Right now, Ricky Starks is in NXT, and this is the boost that NXT needed. The NXT men's division, I'm gonna be 100% honest, there's like 3 or 4 people on that roster before Ricky Starks came in that I cared about at all. 3 to 4. Oba Femi, Javon Evans, Fraxium. That's it. Ethan Page every now and then. He gets a little repetitive sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Get Ridge Holland the frick out. What? I don't want to call for anybody to get fired. I really don't. But how did Cedric Alexander get cut? And Ridge Holland is still on payroll? Am I stupid? No offense. Like I said before, I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to defame wrestlers. I'm not here to make fun of wrestlers. That's not what this channel is about. But the NXT men's division has been suffering, and Ridge Holland is a main reason. The freaking main champion, the men's champion, Oba Femi, one of the highlights of NXT. He's going into a match Saturday against Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. What does that tell you? What does that tell you about the NXT men's division? That a tag team has been inserted into a triple threat match against Oba Femi. Interesting. Very interesting. So Ricky Starks is needed. He is very needed. He's taking that title off of Tony D'Angelo. D'Angelo's cool, but I feel like his whole title reign at this point, he shouldn't have won it, to be honest with you. He should not have beat Oba Femi for it. I would have gave it to somebody else. But he's taking that title off Tony D. Simple. That's the easiest route to success for Ricky Starks. Immediately rip that title off Tony D. And whatever you want to do, because I know they're dying to do a Ricky Starks and Trick Williams program before either one of them gets called up, fine. I don't care. As long as Ricky goes over, is what it is. They're going to do Ricky Starks versus Ethan Page, because they're both former AEW guys. They're going to do Ricky Starks versus Oba Femi eventually. It's going to be cool. Gonna be cool. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be good, because I don't think Ricky's the type of guy that Oba Femi would have a good match with. Oba Femi mainly has good matches with like smaller guys that are easy to just launch across the ring, like the Wes Lees and the Javon Evans of the NXT roster. So we'll see. Ricky Starks is a great wrestler. AEW, that y'all didn't really lose now that he wasn't even being used. AEW fans, I don't know why y'all are in an uproar laughing at the man. I don't understand. You're being weird. Like, you're just being weird. WWE fans, you're eating. Good, congratulations. Miro's coming in. Malachi Black's coming in. I'm a WWE fan as well, mainly. So, I mean, I'm talking to myself as well. So, WWE and AEW low-key trading talent, and I'm down for it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think Ricky Starks will be doing on NXT. Do you guys think he'll be on NXT for anything longer than 6 months? Do you think he'll be there for a year, maybe 2 years? I can honestly see him being there until, I don't know. I can see him being there until early next year. That's what I'll call. He'll probably come up in the draft for next year, not this year, next year. But yeah, it's been your boy Gafir. I'm signing out. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Check out the gaming channel, link in the description, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.